Peace.
Peace.
This is Joshua Miller Law, Mr. PhD. You're just now entering the cipher called Real2reel360. KYs.
Peace, God.
Bring that beat in, kid.
Indeed.
Peace.
Yeah. What's going on, party people? Welcome to the Real2reel360 show. Let's get it in.
We do the knowledge and wisdom so you can understand. Real360 shows in full command. We changing the game for how it all was taught. From bondage to freedom to an independent thought. Yo, the show is here to bring about a change for real. To lighten everyone so we all know the deal. 360 degrees is a fact. We created the show to give our love back to our communities so we can know what's going on and give them the support from knowledge to born. So if you're ready to learn, then it's time to go. Sit back and relax and enjoy our show. Peace.
Attention, this is an interruption. Stay tuned for a message from the God.
It's number 5%, not a 10% amazing.
What we gonna do right here is go back.
Number 5%, not a 10% amazing. Number 5%, not a
It's DJ KY.
number 5%, not a
It's DJ KY.
Peace to all our mighty 5% nation of God's and earth, to all the human families on the planet Earth. We bid you love, peace, and happiness. High salute. I am DJ KYs, aka K to the Black Superhero. Welcome to Real2reel360 right now. All right. It's just going to be me and the interviewer right now. My brother Josh Mel's handling some other biz, but like we do, we are real to real and we keep it flowing and going. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'm going to bring on this special guest of ours. This young man is not new to the industry. He has some beautiful songs out there, and we're looking to hear more and greater things coming from him. But don't just let me tell you. We're going to hear his story right here and from himself. So we're going to give him his props and his light. He will shine today on Real2reel360. Ladies and gentlemen, let me bring on this great man right now. He goes by the name of T. Rayner. Welcome to the show.
What's up, my brother? How's it going, man?
T, what's good, man? Welcome to Real2reel360, my friend. What's good?
Man, it's great to be back, dog. Always a pleasure, man. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, man. We had some good times chopping it up. We're gonna get right into it again. For people who have not seen you on the show last time, we're gonna give you a chance to introduce yourself to some others and present yourself in the light. Let them know who T. Rayner is.
Man, check it out, man. I appreciate it, man. I am T. Rayner. You know what I'm saying? I hail from Jackson, Tennessee, stomping grounds, Memphis, Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? Hey, just trying to bring some good music, some good entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Some good vibes. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, if you see me in a city near you, make sure you get your tickets because it's always going to be a vibe, whether I'm doing tracks, whether I'm doing with the band. You know, yeah, just holler at me, man. All my social media platforms. Yeah, get at me.
All right, y'all heard it. So, the Tennessee factor. There's a lot of great artists out of Tennessee, and I know we was talking earlier. Your birthright, but your claim home on both sides of the track, Memphis. All right, what was it like for you growing up in your timeline and on both sides of the tracks, man? When you say so, give us the Mem side and give us the other side for you, so we know where we rocking with.
Bet, man. Just to keep it real, like I always don't never want to get it misconstrued. Jackson is where, Jackson is where I was born and raised. You know what I'm saying? That's where my roots, my stomping grounds. Like if nobody know, Jackson, Tennessee is about 50 miles east of Memphis. So, you know what I'm saying? We kind of like, cousins or whatnot. But but yeah, I grew up there, man. And to keep it real, I grew up a church kid, bro. You know what I'm saying? I grew up a church kid. Daddy was a preacher, mom was a teacher. You know what I'm saying? Brother was a musician. So that's how I was. I grew up in a good family. It was when I started getting older, I started getting into the foolishness, you know what I'm saying? The BS, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't raised in that manner originally. I was raised as a good church kid. You feel what I'm saying? So, I don't ever try to claim that I was raised in no hood, the tough part of the neighborhood. Nah, nigga, I was in church. You feel what I'm saying? I was in church, you know what I'm saying? You know, don't get it twisted now. It can get serious. Niggas be thinking it's sweet just because you go to church and your daddy a preacher. You know, it could get serious there. You know what I'm
Trust me.
saying? But yeah, I ain't growing in no rough neighborhoods, bro. Mama didn't want going for that, hanging out with the wrong crowds and going on. Nah. We was praying on Sunday mornings, my brother. You feel me?
Listen, I can tell you that, man, we grew up on the same side of the tracks, just in opposite times. You know, my father himself, man, was a minister, a preacher at his own church and everything like that. My mom's was the educated, you know, evangelist and all that. So, like I said, my family background falls in the same thing, man. We all played instruments. Everybody was in the choir doing the thing like that, trying to be the good boy. But you know, where we was, you know, growing up in New York City and everything between Queens, Brooklyn, you know, and Long Island, so like that, man. So we had to show and prove ourselves all the time because everybody looks at you, oh, you just a PK kid. Don't worry, we can pre-K kid, but we look, y'all might be praying, but we can lay hands.
Man, you hear me? You hear me? I'm trying to tell you, they be thinking it's sweet, cuz you
Yeah,
feel me?
you know, like I'm walking to school with instead of book bags, I got the Bible. No.
That's real, bro. You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
It's
Hey,
all good, man.
listen. Hey, I'd have had to show a few of them in my day. Like, listen, don't let who my parents is fool you, bro. You feel me?
Absolutely. You know, and like we
Yeah.
talked about it, the back, like I said, our similarities is so funny and crazy, man. Because like I said, I was watching a video of you, and they had that drum set, and I saw you doing your thing, the Jay-Z cut. I said, now, man,
Ah,
no, we play the drums the same. I'm a drummer as well, like I told you before, man. That's why I was like, oh man, look at this here. I got to run that to him. So I said, yeah, man, we good. We chopping it up like that. I like that, man. So how long you been playing the drums? So you play more than just the drums?
yeah, man. Like like talking to you is almost like talking to myself a little bit, bro. Because I mean, we got so many similarities. When I tell you, my whole family plays stuff too. Like we had a whole gospel group back in the day when
Mhm.
we was kids. Like my dad played the bass and sang. My mom, she was like more about our lead singer. My brother played the piano and sang, and I played the drums and sang. And we had our own little gospel group. You know what I'm saying? And we was just doing our thing. So the fact that you was talking about that just kind of brought back memories from when I was young, bro. So it's like we got similar backgrounds and upbringings.
Absolutely.
You feel me?
Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt.
But yeah, man, I've been playing. Honestly, bro, I've been playing the drums since I was like 3 years old, and I'm gonna keep it real. Like I don't listen to my words. Right? Check this out. I don't ever remember learning.
Right, right,
Do you
right.
feel what I'm saying? Like, you know how some people have like a learning period where like, it took them to learn something. Now, of course, like I've had to enhance the skills over the years, but I don't ever remember like having to learn to play the drum. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now I know I wasn't coming out the womb playing, but as far back as my memory can go, I've always played the drums. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the funny thing with me. Before I played the drums, right? I
Mhm.
remember I remember my mom's for I don't know whether for my birthday, maybe Christmas, whatever. I had one of those little saxophones, one of them little plastic joints with the coded colors on it to do the numbers, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that was like my very first instrument, right? And all my older brothers, you know, my brother played the bass, the other one did the lead guitar, the other one's
Mhm.
on the piano, keys, and my older brother was on the drums that I kind of mimicked in between. So between them, everybody was playing their things, and I had that damn saxophone, right?
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, look, that saxophone was like I was like Linus with the blanket. I would sleep with that doggone thing, wake up, I'm blowing, I'm blowing it all around the house. They getting mad as hell.
So you just making
So
all kind of noise in
I
the
was
house.
making all kind of noise, man. So I remember one day I dropped that doggone thing and it broke. Man, they were celebrating. I was like mad as hell. Like, what I'm gonna do next? So my brother, listened to him play the drums. My other brother, like I said, he played the keyboard. He also had a set of bongos.
Hmm.
So I started playing the bongos, listening to my brother play the drums.
Hmm.
And that's how I was able to like understand timing and rhythm and timing with it. And so as time grew on, my brother was like, all right, start playing the drums. I'm tapping him, tapping him. And he was showing me stuff, and I'm like, all right. So I just started going crazy and everything, man. So drums has always been my nature, I guess I'll call it. for the drums. Anytime, whether it be the congas, bongos, any percussion, I'm ready to rock because I just
Yes,
love it.
sir. Yes,
So
sir.
again, like I said, I know we roll in the same joints in that manner. But
And
let's
that's
talk about. Let's
and that's
jump in.
crazy. Before you continue, and that's crazy because drums is actually my real passion. I love to sing too and create, but you know, it ain't no money playing the drums for real. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can make a little money, but you have to do a lot of touring, and you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, the real the real people who making the money, I figured that the real people making the money are the songwriters and the artists. So I knew I had to be front and center and not just playing for somebody. You feel me? So after a while, it became a business decision. I still play the drums at church though on Sundays. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? I still play the drums. But as far as pursuing it as, you know, a career, I feel like there was a ceiling for a drummer. You know what I'm saying? As far as as making it a career, you feel what I'm saying?
I got you on that. I
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
So let's talk about the singing part. When was you noted that you wanted to start singing, or when did you start singing? How that felt?
My whole life, bro. But let me tell you, I didn't notice it or appreciate it or acknowledge it until I got a little older. Like I always tell people, like singing was literally a gift for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I never really wanted to sing. Or I'm not gonna say I never wanted to sing. I never cared about singing. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was a drummer. I wanted, you know, singing was girly. I ain't want to do no singing. I want to rock these drums. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I was, bro. But but as I got older, man, and honestly, I was getting in little competitions and going to chorus and getting first place in the state competitions, and you know, my chorus teacher was like, "Bro, you might could be a professional singer, like if you really do your, you know, really focus or whatnot." So that was like the seed that was planted during those times.
Okay, cool, cool. So as early as you can think, when did the bug hit you though? As far as singing, when did the bug hit you?
The bug probably hit me freshman year of college. I ran into a lot of, remind you now, I was a church guy, so I ran into a lot of church musicians, and you know, they were cold now, but they were church musicians. But when I got to college, I ran into studio guys. You feel what I'm saying? I started running into producers and songwriters and engineers and, you know, the studio guys instead of just uh live musicians or whatnot. So that's when I started really just getting in the studio, writing my own songs. I was always writing my songs, but actually recording them and linking up with the whole, you know, music industry clique that's formed in college. You feel what I'm saying?
All right, all right. Shout out to Che Williams in the building, Houston, checking in. What's going on,
Yo,
dog?
yo, yo, what's up,
Yeah,
Shay Williams?
happy birthday, Queen. You know what I mean?
Shay
Beforehand,
Williams.
you know, I didn't get a chance to tell you then, but I'm letting you know now. While the flowers is here, enjoy, baby. We love y'all here, real, real.
Man, happy birthday, Shay.
Yeah. So, when did you do your first recording, or should I say, your actual recording that you was like, okay, now we gonna get this out there?
Um, my first recording was with I was in Murfreesboro and I was about 19 years old. I know that seems old to do your first recording, right? Because nowadays, you know, everybody got access to a studio. These little young cats got studios at 13, 14 years old, right? But back then, you know, 19 years old, that's an average time to be getting in the studio. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So that was my first time, you know, uh actually writing songs and putting them down in the studio. I recorded them with this guy named Mario Moore. He's out of Nashville. He's cold. I don't know if he's doing this thing so much now, but you know, back in the day, he was one of the top dogs as far as that Nashville area with the songwriting and producing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to him.
So, I always like to say this though, but we gonna jump off the we gonna jump in one of the joints right now, fresh out the box, so everybody can understand who T Rainer is here, man. And we gonna jump into I wanna play. dance. I like this one right out the gate.
All right, all
Yeah.
right. Hey, let's run down. Hey, dance is a hidden gem, bro. You know what I'm saying? Dance is hidden. I'm telling you.
Now, just real quick, T, if you don't hear it once I play it, make sure don't just pop out and pop back in because sometimes the audio thing is strange with the stream. It's all good though. But we're
Okay.
gonna go right off into the dance with T Rainer right here on Real to Real 360.
I remember.
Yeah.
Get up, homie, don't be tripping. Cause you're gonna be alright tonight. Better catch a blessing. Get up, baby, don't be stressing. Cause he ain't worth the stress tonight. Better catch a blessing. I know you can't see the light in the night. And you just don't understand. Even when the world turns it back on you, baby, just get up and dance. Ooh. If you wanna dance, go ahead and let the rhythm move me, girl, it's your chance. So let's get up on the floor and let the groove get into you. Cause it's time, it's up to you. It's up to you, baby. Girl, listen up to me. You're still beautiful to me, girl. I know that you're still beautiful. Troubles put up under me. Tears all dried up to me. You don't have to cry. I know you can't see the light in the night, and you just don't understand. Oh, baby. Even when the world turns their back on you, baby, just get up and dance. Ooh. If you wanna dance, go ahead and let the rhythm move me, girl, it's your chance. So let's get up on the floor and let the groove get into you. Cause it's time, it's up to you. It's up to you, If you wanna dance, go ahead and let the rhythm move me, girl, it's your chance. So let's get up on the floor and let the groove get into you. Cause it's time, it's up to you. It's up to you, baby.
Man, come on, man. You know, I'm gonna add on that right there, boy. Shout out. Uncle Eddie's in the building. What's going on? Uncle Eddie's in the place, man. Hope you're feeling better, my brother. Much love, man. Thanks for tuning in. Let's talk
Hey,
about that, man, because
shout out to Shay and Uncle Eddie and another young lady shouted out the song, man. I appreciate the love, y'all. I really do.
The reason why I wanted to jump right in that first, man, because that up tempo beat is club sensational. You understand what I'm saying? That's a club sensational that you can sit in there and be like, all right, you can either two-step to it or you can spin and you know, you're just on the floor. You're just on the floor. And I was like, okay, all right, I'm rocking with that. So what was the meaning of you creating dance and who did the track for you or produced the track?
All right, so check this out, right? So I was in the studio with a producer that I used to work with named Jay Beats, right? Very talented dude, you know what I'm saying? We created dance. Here's the thing though, like he normally likes to custom create his tracks for the artists depending on what they got as far as, you know, their vibe and their songwriting skills. But he was actually going through his little memory bank of tracks he already had. And he was just kind of going through them and he ran past this one, right? And I said, oh, whoa, you got to run it back, right? Like I just heard it and it just caught me, like the beat just caught me, right? And I was like, dude, what is this, right? But check it out. It's not your traditional song that you would pick or write to. You know what I'm saying? Like as an artist, it doesn't have the traditional beat that's comfortable for a songwriter, or you know what I'm saying? It's very up tempo, and it's, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I really didn't care. I knew that I had to have the beat. I didn't know what I was gonna do on it. You know what I'm saying? It was just too hot for me to let pass, right? Because just because even without the lyrics on it, I kept playing it over and over and over again. You feel me?
Right.
So I knew that this was something I had to do. I was like, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do on this song, but we finna make it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? And I took the track home and I slept on it and worked with it for about a couple of days, man, and came up, and this is what we got, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a hit record. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely going to revisit and probably put a visual on it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been out for a couple of years. You feel what I'm saying? But hey, I'm independent. I can do what I want. You feel what I'm saying?
There you go. And that's the thing, man. That's the thing. I think that most artists, man, when they really understand true independence of themselves from the record industry, that one, you may not always get the open door opportunities that the machine could provide, but you are making your own way to say, this is me. You can't alter, you can't change it unless I change. I am the master of everything I'm doing here. This is about me, and I want people to understand the authenticity and of me and how I come forward.
That is a fact, my brother. You understand? But hey, but check this out. Let me tell you something. Hey, they come with a fat enough check. I'm signing. I'm letting you know that right now. Independent is cool, but for so long, nigga, look, you if them numbers looking right, I'll sign.
But you know, it's with this though. It's with that. It's better to have the knowledge going in than having no knowledge and being blinded on the way in. You see what I'm saying? Where you can be like, oh, wait a minute, you know, I understand this lingo, and that don't look right to me. So let's renegotiate on that part. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Let's come up with a happy medium.
Real talk, bro. Real talk. So yeah, man, it's I'm definitely, you know, just still pushing. Like I said, I'll scrape the pennies up until I can get the dollars. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay. Now, where were you when you first heard one of your first songs over the radio?
Wow.
What was that feeling like?
In 2002. That was the first time songs on the radio. I was in my hometown, and they played my song. It was called Right Here. Right Here was one of the songs that I recorded with my Mario Moore guy in Murfreesboro. We recorded the song demo, and all three of them had, great traction or whatnot, good responses. But Right Here is still played on my hometown's radio station to this day, and the song is like 20 years old. You feel what I'm saying? So it was played they sang it at a funeral about a year or so ago. You know what I'm saying? So it's it's one of those ones where it kind of stands out. You know what I'm saying? And the hometown kind of showed me love and kept it around for a while. So I appreciate that.
That's what's up, man. And it's nothing like that feeling, huh?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. You couldn't tell me I wasn't I wasn't about to blow up Shway. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, then when I heard my song on the radio, hey, it was I just knew I was out of here. You know what I'm saying? But what you learn is, man, it's levels and it's steps to it. You know what I'm saying? And then you start getting grown and you start experiencing life as an adult. Then you get married. Well, actually, you start having kids. Then you get married and life. Listen, man, listen. you know, I'm just, I'm gonna say it like this. I'm just grateful that God has restored my life to where I can start back focusing on the things that I love instead of dealing with things that I that could have been detrimental to my life long term. You know what I mean? You know, because when you in bad relationships or bad marriages, you know that shit can set you back, bro, years
Sir,
and years. You
sir,
feel what I'm saying?
sir.
Because you lose time, you lose money. You feel what I mean? So, you know, I'm just thankful that God has placed me in a good position, man, to where I'm able to chase my dreams. I'm able to make money while chasing my dreams. Because I mean, even though I'm not, you know, at the level that I'm trying to get to eventually, I'm
Yeah,
still blessed, bro, to be on the road every weekend. I still get paid. I get paid for all my shows, bro.
that's right.
You feel
That's
what
right.
I'm saying? So, you know, this is just a blessing, man. It's I don't take things for granted, even though I want to get to break through that. I call it a glass ceiling. There's a glass ceiling that a lot of us artists are trying to break through. You feel what I'm saying? But with that being said, man, I'm still blessed, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to Kimberly Isaiah, Starbuck Promotions in the building, and also Denise Cannon's in the house. What's going on, Denise? How you doing?
Big Denise, hey, Big Denise working out here in these streets. What's
Yeah,
up, Denise? Keep going, girl. Keep going. You hear me?
yeah, yeah. She throwing it down out there, boy. I love
Yeah,
it.
she working. She working. I love to see people, man. It's just going hard, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, hey, listen. Man, we got one chance at this, bro.
That's right.
Like, I don't think we understand as a people. We got one shot at this. And I'm talking when I say this, I'm talking about life, dog.
Yes, sir.
We got one shot at it. You know, we ain't got no days to waste. We ain't got no minutes to waste. So you gotta make it what you can make it, bro. You gotta go for your goals. You gotta live. You gotta love. You gotta be happy, bro. We got one shot at this, and I'm gonna make the most of it. Before, you know what I'm saying? Before it's over with.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Again, let me give a special shout out to my brother Joshua Miller, who's not here, but I know he's on the check-in, and we'll see him later on, man. All right, bro, do your thing. You know what I mean? We rocking here, ladies and gentlemen, on Real 360 with our brother right here, T Rainer, smooth criminal crooner. That's what I.
In the building, you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. So, what was your dreams and aspirations growing up when it came to wanting to be as a somewhat a celebrity, but just still remaining humble to know that you are who you are, and you won't let that itis become more powerful than who you are itself.
Right. That's dope. That's a good question, man. Like, you know, I even as a kid, I had those lofty goals. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, Carlin Taylor in the building. What's going
Big
on?
Carly, what's up, my
Yeah,
boy? You hear me?
gotta
Hey,
get you
what's
back,
happening?
bro.
Carly,
Yeah,
hit me up, man. Let's do something. Denise, you too. Let's link up. But check this out.
yeah.
What was your question, bro? My bad.
It was all right. When did you realize, like I said, about wanting to be famous or not famous, but catching, making sure, but always making sure that the itis don't go to your head and remain humble about who you are as an individual.
Got you. So the easy answer is like, I've always been like an independent thinker. Like even going back as a kid, like I've never been peer pressured into nothing. Like as a kid, because it's just I ain't got no. It's just I'm just wired that way. You know what I'm saying? I've never wanted to do what the crowd was doing. If I did something bad as a kid or as an adult, it's because I wanted to do it. You feel what I'm saying? It wasn't because I felt no pressure from nobody. So, with that being said, I knew that I had to carve out my own lane when it came to this music because I ain't doing no sucker shit. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not with excuse me. I'm sorry. Let me clean it up. I'm not I'm not brown nosing nobody. I'm not begging to be in nobody's clique. You feel what I'm saying? So I knew I had to be strong enough and resilient enough to, start my own wave. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm not the clique type. You feel what I'm saying? My slogan is I'm too real for this industry shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm just yeah. I'm just trying to carve out my own lane to where I can eat from my own table instead of want to sit at the next nigga table. You know what I mean?
I feel you. I feel
Yeah.
you. And how is important, man, to leave for you when you say, what is a T Rainer's legacy like in mind? What is you to say this is how you want to be remembered as far as your legacy?
So this is how I want to be remembered, bro. Like, of course, you want your name to be, acknowledged as far as one of the greats. You want to be, immortalized to a certain degree. You want to be remembered for centuries after your time is over. But what I want my story to be when it's all over with is that you couldn't break it. You know what I'm saying? You no matter what you threw at him, like, you couldn't break him. He was too solid. He was too real. He was too resilient. He had too much heart. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want my story to be to others is never give up. You know what I'm saying? Never let the enemy win. You know what I'm saying? God is more powerful than any enemy you could ever face. And so he gives you the power to overcome anything. So, you know what I mean? That's the spirit that I carry within, bro. And that's what I want my story to be, man. He never folded. He never did no sucker shit. And he stood on all 10. You know what I mean? He got it out the mud. You know what I'm saying? And he took the long route. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, he did it though. You know what I'm saying? He succeeded. So that's what I want my legacy to be.
With that, I'm gonna tell you what I know with that. So guess what we can redo? We gonna have a drink.
And y'all party with me.
You got to unwind and get yourself together before you step out. But in my case,
I gotta have me a drink. Yeah, before I start my night. Oh, I gotta have me a drink. Oh, I'm trying to get messed up. Let's go to the hole in the wall. Baby, I'm on my way to come get you.
Listen, man, that right there, that sets it off too. That sets it off. I love the jams, man. You know what? Shoot, I feel like, you know what? Let's run it back. Let's run it back.
let's do it. You got to unwind and get yourself together before you step out. But in my case,
I gotta have me a drink. Yeah, get you. I took me a shot on the way, so I can be ready for you. Baby, tell me that you're ready for a good night with me. Yeah, but first gotta have me a drink. Yeah, before I start my night. Oh, I gotta have me a drink. Oh, I'm trying to get messed up. Let's go to the hole in the wall. Baby, you prepared. You pour your shot first. We're both together. Let's make a toast for tonight. We're both from the countryside. So we ride. Soon as I pull up, she got me what she said. Baby, tell me that you're ready for a good night with me. Yeah, but first I gotta have me a drink. Yeah, before I start my night. Oh, I gotta have me a drink. Oh, I'm trying to get messed up. Let's go to the hole in the wall. Gotta have me a drink. Yeah, before I start my night. Oh, I gotta have me a drink. Oh, I'm trying to get messed up. Let's go to the hole in the wall.
Yes, sir.
Sir, boy, again, another
Yeah.
banger right there, man. How was the response when people was listening here about got me half a drink, man? How did that hit you?
You want to know what's crazy, man? To this day, that's still the biggest response getter. I've released new music since then, and I still got to end my shows with that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know that's just what that's number one. That's what they waiting on. You know what I'm saying? Because even if they've never seen me or heard me before, that's happened before where I've been at shows and you know I performed that song and they came up to me and was like, "Oh, so you're the one that did Gotta Have a Drink." Like they knew the song but didn't know me. You feel what I'm saying? So some people get offended by that, but hell, I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? You know. So but yeah, man, it's the party starter, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, it's a good vibe. And like I told you last time, like the reason why I consider it such a good song is because it sounds good, cool, but it make you feel good. You know, there's a feeling attached to that song, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like that's the formula for hit records. It's not just something that sounds good, but can it make somebody feel something? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think that why that song resonates, you know.
That's why I said, you know what, you already answered my next question. I was going to ask you. I said, what do you think when you know it's a hit, when you feel it's a hit, and you're already together right there? So she is a hit. Now, let's talk about she is a hit. Who are we talking about? The actual she's a hit or the imaginative she's a hit? So everybody try to figure it out. Nobody wants to pinpoint it down. What we get?
Man, we talking about the baddest one in the club, and I ain't talking about like the traditional Instagram. I'm talking about the lady that catch your eye. You feel me? Because you know every man got a different taste now. You feel what I'm saying? Every man don't like the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about what he like. You know what I'm saying? And whatever catch his eye. Oh, she a hit. You know what I'm saying? But let me keep it real though. Like that's really not what. Have you listened to the song? It's really not what I'm saying.
I know. That's what.
You feel me?
Yeah, that's, and you see why I broke it down slowly. She, yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. But I did that for parental, advisory purposes. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. But yeah, like I said, man, it's whoever. It can be that special lady in your life. It could be that the one that just catch you out at the club at Walmart. It could be that one you've been having a crush on. It could just be anyone that make you feel that feeling, man. You know what I'm saying? She could be the shit. You feel me?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we get to jump off in the jump off. She's a hit right now.
Yes, sir.
We rock. T-Rain in the building. Let's go, y'all.
In the building.
Got you doing wrong. Singing melody. Now we on, moving carefully. Can't forget what you said to me, baby. I thank you for blessing me and making me all that a nigga really supposed to be. You know how you make me feel when you walk around in them high heels. I feel that it's real. I wanna know all your ideas. Independent women for sure. You got me feeling wanting some more. Independent woman for sure. You got me feeling wanting some more. Ooh, shit. Girl, you is a blessing. Maybe you be flexing. I know where you're dressing. Got to take up a collection, baby. Shit. And I think she know it. The way she show it, the way she throw it. Saying hallelujah, glory. Hello, love. Tell me what's your name, how you feel. Tell me what's the plan, and if I keep it real, yeah. You make me wanna seal a deal. This is my testimony, so good. Make a nigga want it, so good. Girl, I can't control it. Girl, I think you know it. Yeah. I need you. You need me. Baby, don't you agree, girl? Come to me. Special needs. And you see what I mean. Got your stuff right in your own crib. Got your own car. Pay your own bills. And you look good in your outfit. Did I say you look astounding, baby? Shit. Girl, you is a blessing. Baby, you be flexing. I know where you're dressing. Better take up a collection, baby. Shit. Ooh, and I think she know it. The way she show it, the way she throw it. Saying hallelujah, glory. Ooh, yeah. Call me
Did you hear? Did you hear?
Mhm.
Did you hear?
Ah, she the shit, baby. Yeah, man.
Says beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends upon who you beholding to see the beauty in.
Real talk.
Beauty isn't always skin deep either. What's going on? Says Lynn Myers in the building. The heart coach. Love you, baby. What's good? How's the kids and the husband? We love you all. You know, that was a nice jam, wasn't it? Yeah. All right. We're sitting down one-on-one with the great one right here, Mr. T. Rainer. Let's break down the attribute. T. Rainer. Let's go. We want to know what the T is in the T with the Rainer.
Man, look, honestly, ain't no science behind it, bro. It's my nickname as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Mama and them called me. It started out as WT as my initials, first and last name. Then as the years they dropped the W, started calling me T. Rainer is my real last name. You know what I mean? So I just kept my childhood nickname and my last name, and we running with it. You feel me? You feel? We kept it simple.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's the feeling like, man? Like when you perform your songs and when you start singing, and all of a sudden, without a shadow of a doubt, you don't hear you singing anymore. You hear the crowd singing. And it's like, what is that like for you for the first time you experienced that? How was that for you?
So I've experienced it here and there over the years. You know, I had a song out. It's still out. Go check it out. It's called "Stuck on You." It went viral on Instagram and TikTok. So you know what I mean. So that was a big moment for me. So definitely when I perform that song, I get people who are familiar with it. They'll sing it. You know, select people in the crowd might know it. You know what I mean. I love appreciate that, Lynn. But you know, people were singing in the crowd, here spot singing here spot there. But when the Gotta Have a Drink record drop, that's when I really start seeing responses as far as people singing it in groups and crowds of people. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't experienced groups of people singing my music before. You know what I'm saying? You know, liking what they're hearing, but not knowing the words or knowing the lyrics word for word. You know what I'm saying? So to be honest, Gotta Have a Drink is my first record to where I get, you know, crowds where they know the words, they can sing it with me. You feel what I'm saying? So that's a big deal, man. And I love it. I'm thankful.
Yeah. Well, listen, since you dropped on about that first one with the TikTok and all the drops, let's get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna get stuck on you. Like, yeah.
I'm about to lose it. Just thinking about you. Girl, and I can't go a day without your love. No. Thinking of you're the best thing under God's creation, girl, you're heavenly. You've got beauty and praise for the more than I can see. A future together, love forever. Whatever we build is still strong. Nobody can separate us. A lifetime to celebrate. And you is wrong, and I don't know what to tell ya. But girl, you got me stuck on you. I can't shake it. The truth is I can't help it. I can't help it. No matter what you do, no, I can't get enough of you, girl. I can't help it. And I can be selfish, but girl,
earlier. So he was trying to get the party started and with the red light special.
Hey, check out. Hey, go on YouTube. Check out the video, man. Like I told you, the video went viral on TikTok and Instagram. So if you looking stuff up, check out the video. It's real, real nice and sexy. If you're looking for something, you know what I mean, go check it out.
Absolutely, absolutely. My sister's Liz says you can listen to this song doing anything, cooking, cleaning, cruising in the car, at a party, and of course, in that bedroom Zoom, baby. Yeah.
Love, Lynn, love. I appreciate you. That's love. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. So let's talk about that new banger, man. Let's talk about that new hit you got. I want to know.
Yes, sir.
I want to know.
I need to know.
I want to know.
I got to know.
What do we need to know, T? What do we need to know?
Listen. We need to know if you got my back the same way I got yours. I need to know if I need you, you're gonna be there for me the same way I'll be there for you. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, we get lost in the sauce when it comes to the relationships and providing and protecting. That, hey, sometimes we get swept under the rug, like we ain't got to be catered to or taken care of. Listen. I ain't asking for too much. All I'm saying is, do you got my back the same way I got yours? That's all I need to know. You feel me?
All right.
Yeah.
Won't you go ahead and introduce and segue that new jump you got right now, right here on Real2reel360.
Man, check this out. Live, exclusive on Real2reel360 with my man K Wise. You feel me? Done blessed me to be on the platform. We bringing I Want to Know, the single, The Real to Real, right now. Y'all go check it out. It's on all streaming platforms. We going all the way up. Hey, let me know what you think about it too in the comments. I need your opinions.
Queen.
listening, open your mind. I wanna know. I need to know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We in the building with T Rainer with I Want to Know, his brand new hit and single out now, ladies and gentlemen, man. Make sure we go out and do that. T, we running out of time, man. But before we go, I want you to let everybody know where they can find you, how they can reach you, how can they book you, and where can we see you next to perform, brother. Take yourself off mute.
Man, okay, bet. So check this out, man. Thank you. I'm gonna make this quick, man. Thank you, Real to Real. Thank you, K Wise, man. My man Ja for setting this up, man, and giving me a platform to get the word out. You know, I love you guys. So check it out. Y'all can check me out on all my social medias. T Rainer music page on Facebook. You can also go to T Rainer or William Rainer. That's my personal page. Y'all know I got all of my upcoming dates coming up. I'll be in Georgetown, Mississippi next weekend. Well, no, I'll be in Atlanta this coming weekend, and I'll be in Georgetown, Mississippi next weekend. If y'all want the rest of the dates, I post everything on my page. It's just too much for me to remember right now off the fly. But yeah, y'all go check that out. Also, May the 6th, y'all check out. I'm in a movie that comes out on Amazon Prime and Apple Plus. It'll be on Tubi later on. It's called Betray 2. It's the sequel to Betray 1. Betray 1 was on Tubi, I believe, but Betray 2 is on Amazon Prime and Apple Plus. So y'all check it out. I play Detective Parks in the movie. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to, you know what I'm saying, get my acting chops up. You feel me? So yeah. Y'all check that out, man. I feel like it's a good thing. Me and Bad News got an EP coming out real soon. We recorded. Yeah, it's called The Best of Both Worlds. You know what I'm saying? We're doing our R. Kelly Jay-Z thing, but Southern Soul style. You feel me?
Yes, shout out to Bad News, man. That's my brother right there too.
Yeah, shout out to Bad News, man. Also, I'll be in Atlanta next week. I'll be shooting this TV show called The Final Cut. Basically, you know, that TV show is gonna be on Tubi as well. It's gonna be a series for about 6 weeks. So I'll be on that show as well on Tubi. So just check me out. We going for 100,000, bro. Artists going head to head for 100K. So you know what I mean? Hey, yeah, I'm going in trying to handle business. You understand me?
All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Want to give a quick special shout out to Tisha Ate a Lot in the building, Bars and Hoops, the Red Cup Divas in the house, man. We love you, sis. What's good? T, before we go, man, I want you to stick around after the show. I want to build something with you real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you for tuning in to Real to Real 360 with our special guest, our brother like none other, T Rainer's in the house, man. Make sure y'all go ahead and support this young gentleman, man, in his dreams and making it come true as we go. We want to make sure this brother is not just national, but international as well. All right. On behalf of myself and my brother, Joshua Allah, I am DJ K Wise, aka K to the Black Superhero. We are Real to Real 360. We want to thank everybody that was on the chat and chimed in and gave their comments and concerns and all that. Want to thank everybody that supports Real to Real from A to Z. We got so many things, man, going on, and we want to thank everybody under the umbrella. All right. We're going to see y'all when we see you, man. T Rainer, you know the deal, man. When you come back, you drop them videos, man. You know where you got to come to, fam.
Yeah, love, my boy. Love. I appreciate you, brother.
All right. So listen, man, like I said, stick around while we go, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I am K Wise, man. We out of here like last year. Peace. We'll see you. Upcoming, John and myself will be back here with the ladies. All right. I ain't going to tell you who. You got to be here to find out for your damn self. All right. Peace, y'all.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we starting to come to the end of the show. Right now, I want to take the time out and thank our guests for coming on. Also, too, we want to make sure that y'all listening and subscribing and tell a friend and keep sharing because we're going to keep bringing y'all the real content. You know what I mean? So, DJ K Wise, my brother, take us up out of here, son. Peace.
I want to give a big shout out to the nation of gods and earth. To all the human families on the planet Earth, I say peace. But to our subscribers, those who continue to watch and listen to the show each and every time we come on, I give a big shout out of love, peace, and happiness. To beat the man, woman, and child of the U in our verse. It's time for us to disperse. We bring the best, not the worst. We thank you once again for tuning in to the Real 360. Bring a friend to hit that like and subscribe so we continue to grow to bring more knowledge and wisdom to you. Upon our show, you make it possible for us to do what we do. Now it's time I end it just the way I bring it.